Yo, people, how we doing, man? Especially those of us in Nigeria. Um, a lot have been happening since yesterday, the 27th of January, man. It's like as if Nigeria is want to, it's like Nigeria want to set ablaze right now. Nigeria want to go on fire. Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of Nigeria. I'm calling him our president because I'm also in Nigeria constitutionally. So the president of Nigeria was in Turkey, and while in Turkey, I'm going to watch that video again. you know, he fell, he stumbled. That was more like the opening part of it. Although there are other things that happened there, then the agreement and all those things he went to secure. Now the issue, the thing here is he's doing this thing for Nigeria, right? Well, which Nigerians? What Nigerians? That's the question I've been asking myself. In as much as it is tagged the benefit of all Nigerians, but I don't really see it that way. Real. I don't see it that way. Personally, first of all, I see it like um, whatever education that these people are going to be offering, it should go to the north. It is mostly to the northerners in Nigeria. That's what I feel it should be about because these people they need education. And since EBC Nigeria never fit give them education, make no see whether the other nation will fit give them the education. Like they just seem to be like the major problem in Nigeria. That's where the insecurity is coming from. That's where the noise and nuisance is just coming from, up in the north. Then that brings me down to the southeast Nigeria. I can't deny what's going on in the southeast right now. Our supposed Biafran land. You can see the recent turbulence that was instigated by the governor of Anambra State, Soludo. In my post, I've said that man lose guard. Yes, he did lose guard because how would you be shutting down the market of traders, your own fellow brothers, who decidedly, out of their own free will, said that okay, Mondays we're sitting at home, especially when that thing started out with Mazin and Carlos arrested. I remember then I was in Enugu when this whole thing. I don't know that when it started, but when the initial enforcement started, I remember how then unknown gunmen were trying to enforce it. But it's almost like it was not really like an enforcement. You know, the unknown gunmen they kind of hijacked it. Yes, okay, but it was the collective decisions of Biafrans that since our Mazi leader, of, the one who is agitating at the front for us, is being locked up, then we are going to be sitting at home every Monday. And back then, if I should remember myself, we were beginning to enjoy it. That's why I see it has not really stopped because I was in Enugu as I told you then. Enugu is a place of Oringo, you understand? So imagine partying all Sundays and then on Monday you're rushing again back to work. Then I was in Oji River in Enugu State, in precisely my father's land, Alum, and we have a river. Every Monday we all go there to go and relax, we rewind, we, catch our breath from the previous week. Then by 4-5, most of us are hitting the shops, are hitting the roads again. You understand? So Not see there was no business on Mondays, but we were mostly like we're going to be observing these things from the early hours of the Mondays till later the evening. So it has become more like our own practice, truly, our way of life. Maybe when Mazi comes out, we decide we want to stop, or maybe we'll not even decide to stop at all because it's kind of something. I know they say they are losing $8 billion. How many $1 million? Where they say they lose for Anabera because of market not opening on Mondays. Now that the market is not opening for straight 1 week, how many $1 billion are they going to lose as well? And with the way the protest is going on, personally, I'm feeling even if after the 1 week compulsory closure by the governor, I still see that on Monday, some people will not want to stay open because it's like it's an insult to their dignity, to their choice. Just like it was their choice to vote in the governor. Understand? So the governor making this move at this time is not something I recommend. And with the partnership between Nigeria, in fact, there's this document. You can see very plenteous and many shows involvement of the state, Federal Republic of Nigeria with other Islamic states. This go to points to show to it points us to the area that Nigeria is gradually becoming an Islamic state. Thank God for the intervention of and the recognition of Donald Trump, in these matters, and that is actually a good thing for Christians in Nigeria. And mostly the places we see Christians in Nigeria is mostly in the southeast, in the Biafra land. And this period, everybody is agitating, calling for the separation, final separation. I think that's what Nigeria really needs right now. If Nigeria wants to be an Islamic state, good and fine. It has its own choice, it's its own choice to make. But the people who are Christians, the Biafrans, are actually asking for their own state. Do you understand? Give it to them. If you want to become an Islamic state, do that. Be yourself. Okay. Don't impose it on others, and especially not by force. Do you understand? So this is my own 2 cents in this matter, and it's a wake up, more like a wake up call for every single person as well. I like what the youth are doing. I actually stand with them. If I was over there, I could probably see me on the streets too. But since I'm not there, I stand with them on the social medias. I support them. You know, I'm glad to have had this platform and this grace to. Most time, I'm not always on the ground as an ego, to be physically present with my other youths that are doing this protest. When we back in NSAS, till up to this period. So I've not always been on ground, but you can only see my support on my presence online on these matters. So please, let's let's be guided. Basically, let's be guided and let's watch out for ourselves. Africans, please, let not allow money. The other guy was saying $5 billion. Let's all be guided though. Mboshoma. Peace and love, light and understanding every time. It's your boy Kazi Pays again.